Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is a Twin Flames Collective reading. Hello, hello, happy Friday out there. How you guys doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? Well, I don't know about you, but I'm doing pretty doggone spanky. I hope you're doing all right too. And if you're not, I'll try to cheer you up. I'm going to crack some jokes. We're going to get a little readout on the Divine Masculine energy today, yo. And get this, the Divine Feminine energy. What? All at once? All at the same time? Yes. It's the Twin Flames Collective reading every single Friday on this channel. DM and DF. Now, why do a Twin Flames Collective reading? Well, because you are your twin flame. So we're going to get an energy update on DM and DF together as one. Together as one, because you are them. You already are your twin flame. The hardest thing about this for people, it's hard for them to understand, is there's nothing for you to understand. What it is that is required for you to, let's just say, cause union in quotation marks, is not doing. It is not action. You're not really doing anything wrong either. See, this is the thing that the mind cannot understand about this journey. So even I started, like this portion of the talk, I started with, here's what you got to understand. There's not really understanding that is needed here, okay? This is not a journey of the mind at all. This is a journey of the soul, and the soul is just consciousness. That's all this is, right? So everybody thinks, and it's not even you that's thinking. You, the real actual you, is not a thinker. The real actual you is the conscious observer of that which does the thinking. But I digress. Everybody's sitting there thinking that there's steps and stages and there's healing and there's something to be acquired. Getting out of separation is what my goal is. And what I'm telling you is what you are going to actually experience is that you actually already are union. You are union. There is no separation. Separation is just an illusion. But the illusion is the illusion of thought, the illusion of separation, the illusion of the mind, right? Of the false sense of self. They call it Maya in some ancient Zen spiritual circles. The illusion of self, the separate self. I have this identity. I am a form. I am a person, right? That's the ego, the personality. That's why your twin flame is running, is because energetically you are existing through that entity. And I even call it that often with my students. I call it the identity entity, right? It's the identity entity. And that's not who you are. You are not the identity entity. You are not the ego, the personality. You're not the thinker. You're not the mind, right? You are the consciousness. You are the silent witness of thought, of the thinker. That's what you really are. That's your soul, and that's your twin flame. You will see, because you are the seer, you will see that you actually are union. You already are them. You will experience it on the deepest level. Okay? Separation is thought, it's form. You are not actually separate from them at the level of the soul. You are them. Union is what you are. Separation is not like a stage that you're in. And I don't care what the internet says. Fuck the internet. I mean, sorry, but, the internet's like it's known for being rife with bad information, and why would it be any different when it comes to twin flames? And I'm not criticizing anybody. I know everybody's just trying to figure out what the hell to do, right? But the fact is, this is just your spiritual awakening. That's all this is. This isn't going to be any different than ancient Zen spiritualism. Why? Well, ancient Zen spiritualism is a teaching of how to transcend the duality of ego, how to get out of the illusion of the separate self, which believes it is a person. Okay? The truth of you is at the deeper level of the actual self, the true self, the conscious presence of soul, okay, which is your twin flame. Remember, you and your twin flame are one soul in two bodies. That's what twin flames are. And so this is no different than traditional Zen spiritualism. Remember this, and remember this well, my dear ladies and gentle femmes. The twin flame journey is really just the true spiritual journey. That's all this ever was. This is ancient Zen spiritualism, right? And I mean, gosh, 4,000 students, almost 5,000 at the time of the making of this recording. Can't be wrong. Can't be wrong. That's a lot of unions, guys. That's a lot of people that I've helped. And I'm very humbled by that experience. I'm so grateful. I can't believe that I ended up here helping all of these beautiful, amazing people, right? It's just incredible. It's just incredible. I have actually been tasked with reminding you guys of who you are. And that's really all this is. That's all I'm doing. I'm reminding you that you are a soul having a human experience. You are a spiritual being inhabiting a body. And it just so happens that right now, there's two of you inhabiting two bodies. But you are the soul having said experience. Well, guys, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Empress. Come on, camera. There we go. The Empress at the bottom of the deck. I believe that's Mom. And I noticed the Emperor came out also. That's Dad. This is my Labyrinth tarot deck. Oh, we got the Magician too. Here, we got to look at that one. Just like the movie, right? With David Bowie. There's David Bowie right there. David Bowie is very disappointed in you. Sarah, I'm very, very disappointed in you. I love that movie. I hope you're a fan of The Labyrinth because I just love that movie. Labyrinth, The Dark Crystal, those are like some of my favorite movies from when I was a kid. Although, these weren't my very favorite movie. There is one very favorite movie, which was my very favorite movie, and it was actually Back to the Future. But The Labyrinth, The Dark Crystal, those types of movies, I love them, guys. Good stuff. So, what do we got? Well, at the bottom of the deck, the Empress. And then, for your connecting energy with Divine Masculine, the Demon Raw. Okay, otherwise known as the Devil, right? So, and that's I don't remember what they're called, but they take their heads off and dance around. If you guys remember from the movie. So, the devil, the demon, whatever you want to call it, right? Same, it's the equivalent of the devil in the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith tarot deck in reverse for your connecting energy. So, Empress at the bottom of the deck and the devil in reverse for your connecting energy. Right. Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine are going to be physically closer. I see a coming together. I see a certain desperation on the part of Divine Masculine, by the way. But what's really going on is Divine Feminine, You are detaching. You are unhooking. Okay? That's why the devil is coming out in the reverse for your connecting energy. Everywhere on the internet, you see two things about twin flames, and these are the most two prevalent things about twin flames. And I'm glad that they are the most prevalent because they happen to be about the only thing that you see on the internet that is actually correct about twin flames. The first one is that you're one soul in two bodies. The second one is that you have to detach. Well, what is detaching? It's really just remembering who you are. Okay? Make this affirmation in the comments section down below. To detach from my twin flame is to detach from my mind. To detach from my twin flame is to detach from my mind. And that's what I tell all my students. Over 4,000 of them, guys. This is just your spiritual awakening. You are not the ego. You are not the mind. And so internally, you detach from identification with the ego. You are no longer invested in the personality, in the false sense of self. There's something deeper and greater that you have accessed, and you can't think your way there. And that's kind of why this Page of Poles came out. Page of Wands, same thing, right? You noticed something new, and divine masculine, and notice, see, this world, the world comes out in your subconscious. Divine feminine. I mean, look at that. This is exactly what I'm talking about. There's something deeper going on here that you're starting to feel, that you're starting to recognize. I'm not this entity. That's why there's the obsessive thinking shit, right? Why is there the obsessive thinking? So that you can remember that you are there observing that. You may be asking yourself, why am I having these thoughts? This is crazy, right? Who's asking? Is it the mind? No, it's the actual conscious presence. It's the soul. There is something aware of the obsessive thinking, right? Awareness, consciousness. That's your soul. That's your twin flame. Am I making sense to you? To detach from my twin flame is to detach from my mind. Devil in reverse. So, divine feminine. What does that mean for divine masculine? In the recent past, well, recent past, of course, we've got the 8 of feathers. The equivalent would be swords in the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith tarot deck, right? Air, right? Associated with air. So 8 of feathers and 8 of cups, or 8 of pots, as it is called in the Labyrinth tarot deck. A pair of 8s. Right. Okay, so this is working. This is like destiny. This is things coming back to me over and over and over again. Cycles closing, but a leveling up all the time. So why would divine masculine's life situation be so energetically in disarray right now? And as I always tell you guys, I don't really care what's going on in their life situation allegedly, like all the shit posting they're doing on social media and they're telling you how great everything is. No, it isn't. No, it's not, you guys. Everybody does that on Facebook, Instagram, right? Oh, look at how great my life is. And maybe they're being honest with you too. I don't know. Maybe they're telling you how sucky everything actually is. But whatever it is, this is the truth. Divine masculine's situation is getting shaken up, and it's because of these deeper energies that you are aligning with divine feminine. You are your twin flame. There actually is no separation with your twin flame. You are not separate from them. What you are is union. That's how this works. There's nowhere for you to go. You don't have to end separation. You just recognize that you're actually already not separate from them by remembering who you are, the conscious presence, which is the soul, which is your twin flame. And that's when they come back. That's when they start chasing you. That's when they unblock you. That's when they want to be with you. Capiche? I thought so. Okay, divine feminine. As for you, recent past, we've got the 5 of pots in reverse and fate. Dun, dun, dun. Right. So, guys, this is terrific. And to just be clear, as an aside, fate, of course, this is the equivalent of the death card. But divine feminine. Okay, the 5 of cups in reverse next to the death card. Right. A permanent change in your perception of suffering. This is key. This is key, divine feminine. You are moving beyond the duality. This is like You're understanding on a deeper level. It's not really understood mentally, okay? It's an intuitive knowing, but we'll just use the word understanding. Understanding of why you had to go through this painful journey with this person. You're actually starting to recognize the recognizer. Eckhart Tolle, Michael Singer, all those guys, they're always saying things like, yeah, suffering is necessary until it's not anymore. Right. You're starting to recognize why this all had to happen. Sometimes you got to tear down the old piece of shit shack first before you can build the big, beautiful crystal castle in its place. Suffering is an illusion. Separation is an illusion. You are your twin flame. It is the ego who is saying that there is a separate them. And that's all it can do. That's its job. The ego isn't defective because it's doing that. That's what it's for. But that's why they run. When you approach this energetically through the ego, when you are identified as that personality energetically, that's when they run. And you think it's you who is focusing on them. Me, them. Duality, that's the mind, like yin, yang. Me, them. There's a me, there's a they. Who is separate? Separation. Do you see where I'm going with this? You just get out of that system. You transcend that system. And they come screaming back. Is this making sense to you? Guys, if you're new here, go check out my free coaching videos. I am the world's leading twin flame coach. I've coached almost 5,000 twin flame students. I'm not better than anybody else, guys, but my core message is different. So I'm simply inviting you to try it out for yourself. I have an identifiable core teaching. I am different than pretty much everybody else that's out there because my approach is, number one, science-based. Number two, I'm not reinventing the wheel, right? The twin flame journey is really just ancient Zen spiritualism. This is thousands of years old. So I would invite you to go check out my playlist. Go watch all of my free twin flame coaching videos. If you're new here, the name of the playlist is How to Get Your Twin Flame. And you're going to get kind of a different perspective on twin flames, which is, again, rooted in ancient Zen spiritualism. Not healing, not clearing karma, not fixing your inner child. Those things aren't necessarily bad, but those things just won't help you with this journey. This is a journey of pure being, pure consciousness, getting out of the mind, transcending ego. That's how you get your twin flame to come back. Okay, so divine masculine, current energy, the knight of junk, and the six of pots. The game is afoot. So this is equivalent to the pentacles, right? And then the cups, right? So knight of pentacles, knight of junk, and the six of cups, right? So guys, this is all about thinking through very, very carefully, what do I really want? Why would divine masculine be having thoughts like this? Why is divine masculine considering these things so very, very carefully? Well, because guys, they want to be happy too. And again, I see a lot of desperation in the near future from divine masculine. It's almost like they're going to be begging you to take them back. Why is this happening? Well, again, divine feminine, you are changing, you are shifting energetically, and there's no explaining it. Like, people want to ask me like 20 questions all the time, a million questions. Kurt, how do I align with my soul? How do I be unity consciousness, union? How do I do that? Right, it's not action. The questioner itself is what is keeping you out of that. This is not a journey of the mind. This is a journey of the soul. You can't think your way into this energetic shift that I speak of. But many of you watching, and I'd love to hear from you actually, if you would care to comment in the comments section down below, how would you describe this energetic shift? You know you're different, don't you? Don't you, divine feminine? Yes, you do. You know that you are changing and that something is different, and you can't quite put your finger on it, but I know that I'm feeling different, I'm being different, things are different. This energy inside my body is different. And some of you, and I'd love to hear from you guys too, if this has happened, you experience like a really sharp shift, and that's when your twin flame comes back. And they may have run away again, and that's fine, but didn't you notice how like the minute you shifted, they came back for a time? And you can get them to come back again too. And that's actually what I talk about a lot in my paid coaching, like how to get them to stay. What do I do when they come back? And that's a very deep conversation, guys. Okay, and it's not on my YouTube channel. I mean, this is a long conversation. It's me pointing you at that deeper isness that you are. But intuitively, this is what I'm saying right now. You already know what that is. It's like you don't even need me to tell you what it is. Okay, 3 of Wands next to the Page of Junk in reverse. Right. This is beyond observation, you guys. This is beyond waiting for things. I don't need anything outside of myself. I am already in receipt of that which was meant for me because I am that. This is not a bunch of spiritual hyperbole. This is something that's better sensed, okay? It is what you are at your very core. I'm just describing something that you're experiencing, and you can't really explain it because it's not mental. It's the soul. It's soul stuff, guys. That's what this journey is all about. That's what this journey is all about. It's about going there to that deeper place energetically, all right? And that's when your twin flame comes back. As soon as you are experiencing true isness, true being, the true self, the soul. Speaking of soul, guys, I still got it going on, but time is running out, guys. You only got like 8 days left or something like that. Not a lot of time to save 25% on my already affordable twin flame coaching system. It's not thousands of dollars, guys. I'm never going to charge thousands of dollars. It's only a few hundred. And right now you can save 25% when you pay in full. Just plug this coupon code in, SOUL, S-O-U-L, at the checkout when you pay in full and get a staggering 25% off my already affordable twin flame coaching system through April 30th. Time is running out. And guys, it's actual twin flame coaching. Okay. It's actual twin flame coaching. Okay. It's not soulmate coaching with the label twin flame on it. And it's the only proven twin flame coaching system in the world. Over 4,000 students. And you get a lot of stuff, guys. You get a lot for that tiny investment you're making. And I know $200-300, that's still a lot of money for people, but guys, it's worth it because I load you up fat. Lots and lots of stuff, guys. Right off the bat, 8.5 hour long instructional video course. I will give you action steps you can implement right now to make the necessary lifestyle changes to shift energetically into your soul, which is your twin flame. And remember, you can't think your way there. This is not a journey of the mind. There's nothing for you to understand. I'm trying to point you at something deeper. All I can do in these videos is talk around and around and around until you see for yourself what it is I'm trying to point you at. That's another reason why, for example, I'm always telling you guys to go watch the Samadhi movie. That guy does a better job of explaining it than I do. But that's the thing about my coaching system is I've got a whole bunch of tools that I know work. I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel. This is already a proven methodology. All right, the ancient practice of Zen. That's how you get your twin flame back, guys. So watch those videos. I'll tell you what to do when your twin flame comes back. You can watch them again and again. And guys, again, 8.5 hours. Holy shit. I don't leave any stone unturned, guys. And that's the first thing that happens. Next thing that happens, when you're done watching the instructional videos, you and I get to talk either in a one-on-one or in a group setting on my Get Your Twin Flame spiritual coaching calls. Up to 4 calls a week, guys. That's over 8 hours of live coaching every single week. Are you kidding me, Kurt? No, I'm not kidding you. Every week, the calls are recorded. The call times are staggered, so no matter where in the world you are, there should be a call time that works for you, US, Canada, Europe, Asia, I don't care. And if you work weird hours, long hours, whatever it is, graveyards, no problem. Again, those calls are recorded, and I think you'll find everybody else is pretty much asking the same kind of questions you are. If you listen to those calls long enough, it's going to click, and you're just going to go, wait, I get it. You're going to have the aha moment. that you seek, and you will experience those shifts that, again, can't be understood or explained because it's not a journey of the mind. Also, there's the secret, closed, private Facebook group, not my public New World All-Star group, but the private group for paying students. 370 amazing souls in there. It's a community, guys. There's hundreds of people in there that you can talk to, ask us all of your questions. There's my 2 coaches assisting me who both have years of experience, and they're pro, guys. They're so good. They even helped me with this YouTube channel. I got Cam monitoring the comments, doing one-on-one sessions with students. Cam, he's good, guys. He's really, really good at what he does. And Andrea, too. She's pro. She's so good. I even have her doing tarot readings on this YouTube channel. That's how good they are, guys. I handpicked those 2. And all kinds of book recommendations. Guys, I got it all. I hook it up super fat. You're going to get exactly what you need. All right, guys. Courage. Right. Exactly. And I notice strength came out also. Divine Feminine for you. And Divine Masculine, let's face it, it's going to take a lot of courage for Divine Masculine to muster up the strength to come crawling back to you. I'm pretty sure they're not going to be in a position for negotiation. They're just going to have to take whatever your offer is because they know they did you wrong and they know they're going to have to beg you for forgiveness. So get ready because Divine Masculine, they're going to be spinning a tale. They're going to be telling you all the reasons why they know they messed up and begging you to take them back. And guys, let's face it, that's music to your ears. Why did you run away? Well, I had some work to do, whatever it is. It doesn't matter, guys. It's really the energy. This is what I tell my students. The story doesn't matter, okay? It's really the energy. You are your twin flame. What's going on is you released. That's why the Magician comes out in the reverse, the Ace of Feathers in the reverse, for you, for them, right? It doesn't matter. It's an internal journey. When you, Divine Feminine, recognize that you already are your twin flame, that's when they come back. Right? You release the illusion of separation. It's not that you're getting out of it. Judgment in reverse, the Emperor, exactly. Divine Masculine, they're afraid of what you're going to say. They're a little bit afraid to ask, to approach you. That's why they've been quiet lately. But get ready. It's coming, guys. And of course, for you, Divine Feminine, strength, the 7 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, pretty much, guys. There doesn't need to be a decision made. It's done. You are your twin flame. You are transcending the ego. You are remembering who you are. You are the conscious witness. Okay, I am my own twin flame. That is who I am. I remember that. I embody that. Okay, there's nowhere for you to go, nothing for you to do, no healing, nothing that you got to let go of. You just remember that union is what you are with this person, and that's it. And that's all. And it's done. So be it. Oh my goodness, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please give me a like. Also, please don't forget to hit the bell notification icon button. When you subscribe, I'll be back tomorrow for Divine Masculine. Bye.